Hello, hello, hello. Um, I am the crazy hippie here, and this is my first video that I plan on uploading to my channel. I've been wanting to start this for a while, and I have tons and tons of subjects that I want to talk about, but I haven't really known which one I wanted to start with, and hopefully this ends up being it. So this video is going to be about synchronicity, manifestation, clairvoyance. You decide. I don't know. I want to tell you about a story that happened to me here just a couple months ago. And it's pretty crazy. I'm going to turn on some really quiet music here real quick. Okay, so I'm starting to get extremely nervous thinking about talking about this, and so I'm probably trying to excuse myself. Okay, let's see here. Here we go. Okay, so I have been with my husband for about 7.5 years now, and you know, it hasn't always been easy, of course. And in fact, probably about this last year or so, I kind of was really starting to feel like I wanted out. And but my husband is he's not one to give up. Let's just say. And so you know, as I was thinking through my thought process, I thought that the only way that would happen is if he found somebody else. He hasn't ever heard this whole story, so I think I'm especially nervous because I'm telling you guys, and I haven't even told him, and he's probably going to find out that I'm doing a YouTube channel, so he's probably going to see this video. So, honey, I love you. This is the whole story. I think there's a happy ending, so far. Okay, so I thought that, you know, the thought crossed my mind that the only way I'd be able to get out of this relationship is if he found somebody else, and he fell in love with somebody else. And you know, that it would have to be his idea to end this relationship. And for him, and I thought the only way for him to want to end this relationship would be maybe to find somebody else. And so but he's, you know, he's very trusting, he's very honest, he's, you know, he works hard, and so, you know, unless he fell in love with somebody at work, there really wasn't time for a relationship. He wasn't showing any signs of having an affair or even any interest in it. And then he started coaching Little League. He started coaching softball, and I went to the end of the year party, and there was this mother there who was married, but her and my husband had really good conversation, and I thought, oh my gosh, I wonder if that's her. They've, you know, hung out all season, and you know, I didn't see anything or notice anything. This was a few weeks later, a couple months later, that I saw this and saw her. But that was still kind of on my mind. My husband and I still weren't getting along very well. And at that time, at that time, I was doing a lot of meditation, Reiki, energy work. I was seeing a lot of synchronicities, numbers aligning, songs popping up, things like that. People calling when, I'm thinking about them. So anyway, just all these synchronicities going on in my life. And then this happens, and then my husband starts coaching. After that, after I have this thought, my husband starts coaching All Stars, and I'm going to apologize now because I might jump back and forth a little bit through the story because I don't have it written down, and so some of it's. Anyways, you'll hear. Hopefully, I'll get the whole story out today. So, sit in front of my drink. Okay, so he starts coaching All Stars, and funny thing, this woman, she is the team mom, and I thought, oh, that's odd, but there was never, he was never on the phone too much. He was never gone too long. He always had a kid with him. I never truly thought that anything was going on between them, except I thought maybe, I had a premonition or something, some clairvoyance about, a relationship that would be happening between them or something. This woman was married. It was irrational, really. I would tell a couple of my friends here and there bits and pieces of this story. But, so anyways, the All-Star season was short. It came to an end, within just a few weeks. And again, still synchronicities, things happening, things lining up, odd things happening. And we go to the end of this, season party for All-Stars. And we go to that. My husband goes early, and I get there a little late after the baby wakes up from her nap. And I get there, and I walk in the room, and she's there, obviously, as are many other parents and people and kids. And my husband and I are actually getting along really well this weekend. And I 5 or 10 minutes, and I kind of just watch the energy, watch them, and I think to myself, that's not her. I was very confident. All of a sudden I thought, no, that's not her. Whatever thoughts these were, whatever, it's, done, gone. It's just so silly, Fauna, right? So, I don't think I've introduced myself yet. That's my real name, is Fauna. So, we go to the party, we do the party, we're leaving the party, and my husband goes in to say goodbye to the people of the house that we were, having this party at, and he knew them from school. And I'm loading children up into the car, and it's a hot day. I'm sitting in the car and turn on the air, and he's taking a while. So I'm scrolling through Facebook, and I was reminded, I had seen earlier the weekend, that it was National Ice Cream Day, and that our little local ice cream shop was having like 79-cent ice cream cones or something. So I thought, oh, that would be fun. We should all go have some ice cream after this. So a few more minutes go by, whatever. And I finally go in to go get my husband, and, he was just talking. And so I, come on, let's go. And so we're walking out, and I said, oh, hey, by the way, do you want to go to Foster Freeze, the local ice cream shop? Okay, yeah, sure, that sounds great. So, we load up all the kids, and we go to Foster Freeze. And oh, I come home to get my other son, and he goes to invite his parents along, and we go to the ice cream shop. And I was the first one in with a kid or two. And I'm get in line behind a couple people, and I'm right next to this really pretty lady sitting there, and she has a couple kids, 3 kids at the table, and my husband walks in behind me, and there was a very awkward hello between them, and it kind of caught my attention, and kind of an awkward little exchange, and then it was our turn to order ice cream. And so, we all, there's a huge group of us, we all order our ice creams. Shaking. And we go and sit down, and we're waiting for our ice creams, and my husband even makes a comment about, what are the odds of running into you here, and then on the way out, there was kind of what I thought was an awkward little exchange again, and my mother-in-law comes up, and I hear her say, "Oh, was that so-and-so?" And he goes, "Yeah, that was so-and-so." Not whispering, but I wasn't in the conversation. And then we go outside, and I hear my father-in-law say to my husband, "Was that so-and-so?" And he said the first and last name. And he goes, "Yeah. Oh, thought so." And